Reynolds is just a significant figure, not just here at Essendon, but in the game of Australian rules football. For those who don't know his career, it was just a phenomenal football career from a very young age. He came to Essendon as a young man in 1933, played 320 games here, which was a record at the time, not broken for many years later. Coached the club as well as being captain, played in premierships in 42, 46, 49 and 50. Had a remarkable career, and there are still people around here at the club today who played with at the same time as Dick and remember him, and no one has a bad word to say about Dick Reynolds. Not only was he a great player at the club, but a gentleman.
He won 3 Brownlow medals, so that stamps itself up in the top echelon of any player in any era. The old timers at Essendon when I was playing said if Dick hadn't have taken on the role of being captain coach, he could have won another 3, but he forsook his own game for the sake of the club being captain and coach. And I think his 3rd Brownlow medal, he was only 24 years of age. So imagine what he could have done over the next 5, 6, 7, 8 years.
To think that I played in 3 premierships and 7 consecutive grand finals with him was just outstanding. I keep pinching myself at night to think that how in the hell could I play that many games and so many premierships and grand finals with the great man.
He was bigger than the normal rover of the time. He was more like the ruck rover of the Barassi build, and he had an enormous engine, sort of a Robert Harvey run-all-day engine. So that's why he was one of the absolute greats of the game forever and ever.
He had everything. He had stamina, he was tough, he was a good mark for his height, and he kicked flat punch for goal when he was kicking the football. Very seldom missed kicking goals from 30 yards out. And all in all, he's just one of those players that come every 2 decades or so. You know, he's just outstanding.
That'll be fabulous to have Dick's name and the famous number 3. He deserves every recognition this club can put towards him and the memory of his name.
He never had to tell anybody how good he was. It was in the records, and he was a very quiet man, really. But he was loved by all, and he didn't care. You know what he used to say, I don't care if you're black, white or brindle. That was the expression he used to use. And if you come here to play football with Essendon, you're all treated exactly the same. And in 1950, when he played his last game, in my opinion, I thought he was best man on the ground. And he'd retired, and I think he was 36 at the time. So he's a wonderful footballer.